Welcome to Nashville football fans. A great look here inside of Nissan Stadium. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. 79 Bronco.
Ward in the pistol. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
1st and 10 here. Ward. He finds Tigger Cockroach for the grab. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Back. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So what happened there, partner? It looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Taylor again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Pass is caught by the rookie out of UCF. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now a give left side. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Looking in the air here. He's going to dump this. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to get a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
On the ready.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. 60 Mavericks. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Ward. There's a pulled in by Gunnar Helm. He is down to the 30-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Ready.
First down throw here for Ward. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Get it. Viking 18.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. A couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. And I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
70 tip.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
68.
Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 18. Pioneer. Let's go.
Ward setting the pass. Escapes the pocket. This gets the 1st and more. Ground game works for the touchdown. The Titans get the game's first points here in the 2nd.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. You just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. He'll head out of bounds on the return. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Well, the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go again with Taylor. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Titans in the dime. 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. They'll air it out on 3rd. Nabbed by 1. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Finds his bag complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Man in motion out of the slot. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's a throw. Completed to his running back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. He's going to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Okay, ready?
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try his power for it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Looked like the defense eyes were elsewhere, and that really opened up an avenue for this fullback to power his way forward and reach that first down.
On the jump.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Reload. Reload. Let's go now. Hawks, 70. Hawks.
Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hold the ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther.
To the air on 3rd and long. Setting up the running back screen. He gives him the first inside the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Check go.
One final shot before the half. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go into the locker rooms now, all tied up. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. Gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On the draw, this is Taylor. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Looking quickly here. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Putting a receiver in motion. On first down, they'll run. And that's good for a gain of 5. Sent down by Cody Barton.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They'll work against the blitz. That one finds Josh Downs. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Now Brown on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it 1st and 10.
60 by go.
Ward now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Throw deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
That's the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Taylor from the pistol. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
The Titans in the nickel for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Ready, set.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and
Let's
10.
go now. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air with Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Zone read, here's a give to Spears. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stretch the Eagles. Stretch the Eagles.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Rig alert. Rig alert. Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
We'll throw this one. Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
It's going going to throw here on third. Complete beyond the marker. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
70 Timberwolves.
Again, Ward going to the air. Dump off caught by his back.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Here we go, set. Bronco leading. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a third quarter lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Taylor gets it on first and 10. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They're going to try and throw it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. strong for him here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Collects this at the 35. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go, Reed, go. 10, ready.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vices, 60 Vices.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer.
Got it, ready?
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
From the gun, it's Ward. Ridley nicks the grab downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Going with the screen to Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line fast. Second down carry for Taylor. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off road here on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
shotgun now on third down. He throws a bullet. He's got it inside the 25. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Taylor. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. Back now, pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They're throwing it. Setting up the screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now within 1 score in the fourth.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Brown now for the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 19.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Left side, cut by Ridley. It's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Rig alert, rig alert. Hey, Crash. Ready, ready?
Third down. Here's Spears. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
70 Lions.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans leading by 7.
On the set.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Bronco leading. Ready.
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hurt, hurt. Check smash, check smash.
Now Ward's going to hang on to it. Again, he's got room. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Back. 70 Timberwolves. Check, 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 check. Street, street. Let's go.
And that's just about good, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. He goes out of bounds on the return. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a quarterback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us. For Brock Huard and our